Y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, it is so hard right now. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you're noticing the same things or what else you're noticing. I'm sure there's a whole laundry list of things that I'm not even mentioning, but it is hard right now. I am noticing thrift stores are increasing their prices. The economy is just not doing great. People have less money to sell. My fees are increasing. I'm having to pay more in promoted listings. Poshmark is starting to talk about doing promoted listings, so fees are increasing there. I don't sell on Mercari, but I know that Mercari has recently increased their fees. Shipping has started to increase. At the end of the day, my net is a lot lower. So in today's video, friends, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips that you can do right now to continue to make money reselling. It's going to be more of a survival mode. Real talk. I am not in the place to grow your business. It is about getting money, making the money now and making it onto the other end of these hard, trying times. And just staying afloat, to be completely honest. But the first thing is, friends, we got to find ways to increase our bottom line and things that we can control, right? I can't control the economy. I can't control eBay increasing their fees. I can't control thrift store prices, right? We have to start thinking strategically. And I think as entrepreneurs, this is something that we are really good at. And so get out of the mindset of complaining. Sorry to be harsh, but get out of the mindset of complaining. Yeah, it sucks. I'm with ya. It sucks. It sucks that all of these things are happening, but we can't control all of them. Get it out, be frustrated, say it, and then start strategically thinking about ways that you can strategize and problem solve to increase your bottom line. And what I'm talking about is things that you can do to increase that bottom line, right? That's what I just said. So things that you can do, you can't increase, you have your profit and loss, right? You have your top line. You have no control over the shipping. You have no control over your fees. You may maybe have a little bit of control over your fees. There's some part, if you're on eBay, you can do top rated seller plus. Then now may be the time to consider becoming top rated seller plus so you get a discount on your fees to make your bottom line better. Things you can control, sourcing. Find different ways to source. Maybe you don't like going to the bins, but you might have to start going to the bins. Start telling your friends and family. I've had a lot more people lately. I tell everybody that I know what I do, and I've had a lot more people lately that donate stuff to me. And who doesn't love free inventory, right? That automatically is, a great thing. Increases your bottom line from getting free inventory. You can increase your bottom line by finding ways to, do you really need all of those extra shipping supplies, right? Yes, you need shipping supplies, but do they have to be pink and have stickers? Or can you just buy the white ones that are $2 less? I sell clothing, so I don't have to have a lot of shipping supplies, but if you have a lot of boxes or you need a lot of peanuts or the little bubble things, can you start making connections with some local people around you and say, hey, can we get your leftover supplies that you're not using to try and increase your bottom line? From here, you can work on increasing your sell-through rate. So sell-through rate is how many items you have sold out of how many items that you have for sale, right? And increasing your sell-through rate is going to sell more items. And these are things that you have control over. 4 ways, let me show you this chart. 4 ways that you can increase your sell-through rate. This is a golden formula strategies. I'm not talking too much about the golden formula today, but I will link a video up above on the golden formula because it kind of talks about all of these different metrics that go into how much money that you make. But right here, it's a download if you want it, or save this video so you can come back and take a look at it. But increasing your sell-through rate, this means not buying more inventory, just selling more inventory that you have. These are things that you have control and you've already spent the money on this inventory. If you can sell more of it, you're going to make more money on your bottom line because you're not spending more money buying things, right? So things you can do. I'm not saying you have to do all of them, but start thinking strategically and finding ways to tweak some of what you're doing and making more money. You can start running sales. You can send offers, do promoted listings, pull a listing quality report and cross list, right? Listing quality report on eBay. I'll link a video up above of what it is and how to use it, but it's basically just making your listings the best that they can be. Instead of buying new inventory and putting it on and spending more money, make sure that what you have is getting seen and is what people actually want. You can become a volume seller, lower ASP. Something I don't have on here that I should actually add is to start doing sell similar. If you have old inventory and it's not really getting seen as much, end it and then sell it similar so that you're getting it seen and hopefully sold. And then make sure that what you are buying or what you do have is in demand inventory. From here, you can go ahead and increase your traffic. Why does this work, friends? And I've done a video recently, I'll link it up above. But increasing your traffic is one of the most important things when reselling. Too often we are focused on sell, buying the inventory, finding a good find, and not actually getting it sold. And increasing your inventory or increasing your traffic actually works and helps more items sell. You don't want to see me, there we go. You don't want to see me big, you want to see me small. So this is another metrics. Again, you can save this video to come back and look at it, or you can purchase it to support me and my content and my channel and my website for a couple bucks on my website. I think there's a coupon code down below as well. But up here, increasing your impressions. It starts with a funnel, right? And it comes down here. Oftentimes we're too focused down here on our sales conversion, but if nobody's seeing our items, nobody can buy our items, right? So finding ways to get the items that you already have seen. And then from here, friends, you got to work on increasing your hourly rate. Focus on your processes. Focus on what you are doing and what you do have control over. You have control over how long it takes you to source good inventory. You have control over how long it takes you to take a good photo. And so if you don't have control over the bins, our bins actually did recently just change their prices. You don't have control over that. So instead of complaining and saying, oh, that's getting harder, I'm going to quit, you can, instead of listing 10 items an hour, if you can improve your processes and then list 12 items an hour, you're making more money on an hourly rate. If you can spend less time shipping, find ways to improve your shipping process, and instead of spending 2 hours shipping, you're only spending an hour shipping, you can now source at the bins for an extra hour and find more inventory. I'll link my process playlist up here of what I do. I'm always interested to hear what everyone else does. My way is not necessarily the best way. It's what works best for me. I went through and I spent time figuring out, timing my processes. I spent almost a full entire year honing in and getting my processes better. Not only does it allow you to make a better hourly rate and do more things in your business, but it also allows you to not constantly be doing this hamster wheel.